Hello viewers and welcome to a redstone video with me, Redstone Paradox. So glad to be finally doing one of these. Anyways, in today's video, we are going to be looking at something I have built in Windows 10 edition. And I will be explaining my reasons for building in this edition in a moment. Anyways, here we go. What I have built here is a Sugarcane Microfarm. Now, for those of you wondering what exactly a microfarm is, it's essentially a small and compact farm that uses bone meal to produce large quantities of a certain crop, in this case sugarcane. Now, the reason for me building it in Windows 10 edition is that in Java edition, you can't actually use bone meal on sugarcane, which is a little unfortunate. Yeah. And I hope that comes to Java edition some point in the near future. But anyways, let's show it in action. So anyways, all we need to do is put in this bone meal. As you can see, every time the bone meal fires, every time the piston retracts, the dispenser fires, and then the piston extends again, breaking the sugarcane. And that's really all there is to it. So anyways, as you can see, the sugarcane is streaming in rather quickly. Very quickly indeed. In fact, I did the math and you can make around about 18,000 sugarcane an hour with this if you have enough bone meal, and that is a lot of bone meal you'll need. A lot. So, but if you have a decent enough skeleton grinder, you could keep up with the demand, but yeah, pretty cool. So anyways, now that I've shown this thing in action, let's get down to building one for ourselves. So anyways, first thing you'll notice down here is there's these 2 blocks of iron, which can be substituted for a solid block really, so just because I'm using iron doesn't mean you'll have to use iron. So anyways, these 2 blocks are pretty much the foundation of the machine because they hold up the sand and water respectively. In fact, you can even see the water particles dripping down. Well, you could see them a minute ago. So anyways, to start off, we're going to need an 8x4x5 area, and we are gonna place these 2 blocks right here, and then place the sand right here and contain the water like so before placing it in. And dang it, I forgot the sugarcane. Hold on. And place the sugarcane right here, and that is pretty much the basic of the system all done. Next, we are going to need the collection mechanism, which is essentially just a hopper and a chest. Like, oh, yeah, that's right. Oh, sorry. Huh. Okay. We're gonna do that. And then we're gonna put these iron blocks on the sides. Though, as I said before, you can use any solid block. You don't have to use iron. And then build up the glass front. which can also be a block, but I'm just using glass for demonstration purposes. Next thing we're going to want to build, of course, is place down the dispenser and hold on. Time sets 0. Okay, there we go. Okay, hoppers. And theirs is our bone meal insertion chest and dispenser all completed. Next, we're going to want to move that glass out of the way because I need to get through. So I made a bad choice there and replace them. And that is the front part of the machine itself all done. Now we are going to build the circuitry for all of this, which requires redstone dust, 5 redstone dust, 1 repeater, 1 comparator, and 1 torch, and of course solid blocks. So we are gonna build outwards this way to create a platform until we reach the edge of this. Then what we're going to want to do is place that block there, place a comparator, another solid block, redstone dust, another solid blocks, a repeater set to 3 ticks, 2 more redstone dust, and place this comparator in subtract mode, which is something I forgot to do over there, and then place this block, and that is the bone meal dispensing part of the mechanism all complete. Next, we are going to need to make the sugarcane breaking mechanism. But first, I will pause right here for anyone who wants to pause the video and look at the mechanism. So, if you need to pause the video, I would suggest doing so right now. Okay, now that we have done that, we are going to want to place this redstone torch here. I hate placing stuff on top of torches, it's always so tricky. And then place a solid block above the torch and a block right there. This will then power the pistons, which keeps them in their retracted state as shown over there. And I'm going to do one last fly over this before we finish. So you can double check to see if you missed anything. And so I can double check to see if I missed anything. Alright then. That is pretty much the building process all complete, and now the test run to make sure it works. It is always important to do a test run before declaring a redstone project finished, especially a redstone project. And from what I can tell, it appears to be working. Okay. Yep, it is definitely working. And you can see all the circuitry in action here. So anyways, that is going to wrap up today's video. Please like if you like this video. I do appreciate it. And Thank you for watching. I will see you in the next video. This is Redstone Paradox, signing off.